Hello, my friend. Tonight, we begin a soft journey, a slow drift into quiet places, wrapped in the comfort of falling rain. Outside the window, the sky has changed. It began with a whisper, a hush that settled gently over rooftops and trees. Clouds gathered like heavy wool above the earth, dimming the light with a cozy grey. The birds knew first. Their songs softened. Even the wind seemed to slow down, and then the first drop fell. Tap, then another, and another, a rhythm forming, slow and kind, like fingertips on a quiet drum. The rain had arrived. Asterisk inside your room. Everything is still. Asterisk the window is slightly open, just enough to let the scent of fresh rain drift in. Earthy, cool, pure. The curtains shift just a little with the breeze, like they're breathing theirs. No need to move. You are safe here. You are home. Let the sound of rain wrap around you like a soft blanket. The world outside has faded now. There are no cars, no voices, no clocks ticking too loud. Only the steady, calming drum of rain on the roof, the gentle trickle down the glass. It's the kind of rain that asks nothing of you. It doesn't rush. It doesn't demand. It simply falls, and falls, and falls. Close your eyes, if you haven't already. Let your thoughts soften like the clouds outside. Let them float, slow and lazy, above your head. Imagine the rain falling over the quiet town where you live, over empty sidewalks, over garden leaves and rooftops, over lampposts flickering in the misty dark. Every drop carries peace with it. Every drop is a lullaby. There's a small table beside you with a warm cup of tea, still steaming, still waiting. Its scent, gentle and familiar, maybe chamomile or something, floralizes in soft curls into the room. You hold the cup in your hands and feel the warmth spreading into your fingers. Sip slowly. There's no hurry, just you and the rain. A clock ticks gently in the background, not to remind you of time, but to anchor you to this moment. 1 second, then another. Simple, slow, and with each tick, your body relaxes a little more. Shoulders dropping, hands resting, breathing deepening. The roof above echoes with the soft patter, like a lullaby composed by the clouds themselves. Imagine lying beneath the roof tiles, snuggled into the wooden beams, a secret little space where the rain becomes music and the air smells like pine and quiet memories. Asterisk outside. A tree sways slowly with the wind. Asterisk its branches gather raindrops, letting them slide down like pearls on silk. Every leaf holds a tiny world, no miniature ponds, reflecting the soft light from a distant street lamp. Somewhere nearby, a cat curls on a porch, eyes closed, tail tucked beneath its chin, listening to the same rhythm you hear now. Even the animals have surrendered to the rain. Asterisk and you. Asterisk, you don't need to do anything but rest. Let your breath follow the sound of rain, in and out, as if you and the rain are breathing together. A quiet partnership, a shared moment of stillness. Asterisk in the far distance. A gentle thunder, murmurs not loud or frightening, just deep and slow like an old voice humming from the clouds. It's the kind of sound that doesn't wake you but helps you fall deeper, like a story told in sleep. Your bed is a small boat tonight, floating in a sea of calm. The rain is the water, rocking you gently, and the world beyond the rain has paused. Time no longer runs. It walks beside you now. It strolls through this soft hour, letting you feel each second as a gift. Asterisk, maybe. If you listen closely, you can hear the sound of drops hitting the wooden deck outside. A familiar sound from childhood days. Maybe it reminds you of a cabin, or a cottage, or an old home where the roof sang lullabies in the rain. That feeling of being held, of being safe, of being exactly where you're supposed to be. Asterisk and here. Now, in this moment, nothing is missing. Asterisk, there is no need for action, no need for answers. The only thing you are called to do, is breathe and rest and let go. The rain will stay with you through the night. It will tap and whisper, wash and hush. It will carry you from thought to thought until even the thoughts begin to fade, like fog, like steam, like dreams beginning. If sleep hasn't come yet, don't worry. It will. Asterisk, sleep is a friend of the rain. They often arrive together, and while you wait, simply enjoy the comfort of this stillness. The world is doing its quiet work, and so are you, resting, recovering, returning to peace. Asterisk, let the blanket of night pull higher over your shoulders. Let your toes feel the softness of the sheets. Let your mind know it's okay to pause. It's okay to drift. It's okay to be wrapped in rain. Soon you will be far from here, in dream gardens, in quiet forests, in places where the only sound is the slow heartbeat of the world around you. Asterisk, but for now, you are here, and the rain is with you, still falling, still soothing, still singing. Asterisk. Welcome back, dear friend. The rain still falls gently outside, steady and sure. It has not left you. It has only grown more familiar, more comforting. Like a soft voice repeating a lullaby you've always known, but never needed to remember until now. Tonight, we step into a special place, a quiet room. Asterisk, a room filled not with noise or clutter, but with softness, with warmth, with memory, with presence. You open the door and step inside. The air inside this room is warm, touched by the faint scent of lavender and cedar. A small lamp glows on a nearby table, casting a golden halo of light. Its glow doesn't push away the shadows, it softens them. In this room, shadows aren't scary. They are gentle, like folds in a warm blanket. Asterisk, the rain taps on the window pane beside you. Calm and measured, never in a rush. Asterisk, you take a deep breath. The scent of old books, of polished wood, of clean linen greets you. Everything here is soft. Nothing is sharp. Nothing demands attention. Asterisk, there's a chair in the corner. A large, deep one with wide arms and cushions that welcome you when you sit. You sink into it as though it knows you. The chair doesn't ask you to sit straight or stay alert. It encourages you to curl up, to let go, to rest. Asterisk, nearby, a shelf stands, full of quiet things. Asterisk, notebooks filled with half-written thoughts. Tiny wooden boxes holding secrets. A small globe that spins with a light touch. There's a candle, not yet lit, waiting patiently for a night like this. Asterisk, and there's a little clock, it ticks slow and steady, like a second heartbeat in the room. Asterisk, the walls are lined with books. Asterisk, some you've read, some you haven't. Asterisk, one of them sits open on a low table beside you, its pages softly curled from age. It's a story you've read before, maybe even many times. You know how it begins and how it ends, but that doesn't matter. It's not the story you're here for tonight. Asterisk, it's the feeling, the weight of the book in your hands, the familiar curve of its spine, the way the paper smells like rain and time. You stand and walk slowly to the window, outside. The world is a watercolor, painting blurred edges, soft hues. The raindrops on the glass form tiny rivers, sliding downward in slow, playful races. A street lamp glows in the distance, its light golden and hazy in the mist. Trees sway gently, as if nodding along to some silent lullaby. Asterisk, there's a rug under your feet, thick and soft. Asterisk, it silences every step you take. Even your movements are wrapped in peace here. You feel yourself relaxing more and more with each breath. Your shoulders lighten, your hands go quiet, your jaw unclenches. The room holds you like an old friend. On one wall hangs a painting. Small cabin in the woods, surrounded by fog, a stream nearby. No people, just quiet. You stare at it and imagine the sound of water over stone, the whisper of wind through pine needles. And for a moment, you're there too. By the cabin, holding a mug, wrapped in a scarf, listening. Asterisk. Then you're back, but the stillness remains. Asterisk, the only sound in this room, aside from your soft breath, is the steady rain. It's in no hurry, neither are you. There's a writing desk by the window, a drawer left open. Inside are little keepsakes, a smooth stone from a distant shore, a faded ticket from a train ride long ago, a photograph black and white of someone smiling in the snow. You don't need to know the full story. The feeling is enough. Gentle. Nostalgia. Kindness tucked into corners. You return to the chair, sinking even deeper this time. You pull a blanket over yourself. It's made of something warm and heavy, just enough to make you feel held, not trapped. It smells of clean cotton and memories. You rest your head back, let your eyes fall shut, and listen again to the room. It hums with restfulness. Even the objects seem to breathe slowly. Asterisk, this is a room without urgency, without tasks, just a collection of quiet things that hold space. For you, asterisk, maybe you hear a clock chime softly in another room just once. A gentle tone that marks the hour, not to push time forward, but to remind you that it's okay to stop, to sit, to let the night stretch around you. There's a cat curled up on a cushion nearby. She doesn't stir, only the soft rise and fall of her breathing tells you she's real. Even she, so light on her feet and full of energy by day, is still now, wrapped in this same night, this same rain. You feel a yawn rise up, not sudden, not urgent, just a slow stretch from deep within you, the kind that tells you sleep is drawing close. Asterisk, in this room of quiet things. Nothing rushes, not time, not thought, not you. You are allowed to stay as long as you like. Asterisk, no one will knock. No alarms will ring. Even the morning knows not to come too quickly. This night belongs to you, and the rain is your lullaby. As you begin to drift, your mind slows its pace. Thoughts pass like clouds, soft, shapeless, and harmless. The chair, beneath you, the blanket over you, the room around you all become part of your breath, part of your dreams, and the rain continues to fall, soft and constant, like a friend whispering stories in a language only sleep understands. Asterisk. Hello again, my friend. The rain is still with us. Asterisk, steady, soft, and comforting, like a gentle thread tying this night together. It hasn't stopped, doesn't need to. Each drop that falls outside continues a story that has no rush, no end, just one peaceful moment after another. Tonight, the rain begins to stir old memories, not loud ones, not sharp or painful. Asterisk, only the soft kind, the ones tucked away in quiet corners of the heart. Asterisk, the kind that come to visit when the world slows down and the sound of the rain opens a door to the past. Asterisk, you're still in your room, warm and safe. Asterisk, outside. The rain dances lightly on the windows, the roof, and the leaves. You watch it for a moment longer, then close your eyes, letting the sound carry you backward, not just through time, but through feeling. Asterisk, you find yourself remembering. Asterisk, a rainy afternoon when you were very small. Asterisk, you were indoors, by another window, maybe in a different house. There was a couch, and you sat with your knees tucked close to your chest, watching the rain draw lines down the glass. You didn't have words for what you were feeling then, but you remember it now. Peace, wonder, that strange magic only rain could bring. Maybe there was someone beside you, a parent, a grandparent, a friend. Asterisk, someone with a voice that matched the tone of the rain come, steady, loving. They pointed to the window and said something you've forgotten, but the warmth in their voice remains. That moment lives somewhere deep inside you, and tonight it rises gently, without pushing. Just a memory, floating. Another memory comes, this one a little later. Asterisk, you're walking with someone under a large umbrella. The rain is heavier, but you're dry. Your feet splash lightly in puddles. Your hand is warm in theirs. And even though the sky is grey, you don't feel cold. The rain feels like part of the moment. Not something to avoid, but something to walk through together. Asterisk, the umbrella tilts slightly, and for a second a raindrop finds its way to your cheek. You laugh, you both do. That sound echoes, no so, and distant, but real. That laughter still lives somewhere in you. Tonight, the rain has found it again. Now, another memory rises. This one has no clear picture, just a feeling. Asterisk, a certain kind of quiet joy that came from being inside while the world outside turned silver with rain. Maybe you were reading, or just thinking, or wrapped in a blanket, listening. That moment had no name. It didn't need one. But now, in this rainy night, you recognize it. You've been here before. Rain, in its kindness, reminds us of where we've been, not with force, not with detail. Asterisk, just emotion, a feeling, a tone. Asterisk, and now, in the stillness of this night, you let those feelings rise and fall like the rhythm of the drops on the roof. Asterisk, each memory is like a little boat on a wide, quiet river. Asterisk, you don't need to row, you don't need to steer. Just watch them pass. Asterisk, smile, maybe, and let them go. There's something beautiful about rainy memories. Asterisk, they aren't bright like summer, or loud like celebration. They're muted, gentle, honest. They carry with them the scent of earth, the softness of clouded skies, and the calm that comes when the world turns inward. Maybe you remember writing by a window, a poem, or a note you never sent. Maybe a letter to yourself. Maybe you remember a rainy drive, the windshield dotted with droplets, while the wipers swept slowly back and forth. A song played low on the radio. You didn't speak. You just watched the road, watched the rain, and felt something inside you unfold. Asterisk, that was a kind of peace, a quiet not of silence, but of presence. Asterisk, and now, as you lie here again, listening to this night's rain, you realize something. Asterisk, the memories the rain brings back are not here to make you miss the past. Asterisk, they're here to remind you that you've always known how to be still, how to rest, how to feel peace. Asterisk, it's easy to forget in the noise of everyday life. But the rain remembers for you, and it shares that remembering each time it falls, you shift under your blanket. A little deeper now, a little warmer. Your breathing matches the rhythm outside. Asterisk. Your thoughts are fewer now, softer, slower. There's no rush to sleep. It will come. Like everything else in this story, in time, in gentleness, in its own quiet way. Let the rain do the work. Let the memories come and go, like candle flames flickering before sleep. You don't need to hold them. You don't need to analyze. Just feel the warmth of what they meant, and then return to the room, to the rain, to your breath. You are safe. You are whole, and the night is kind. Let the memories fade now, like mist in the morning. Asterisk. And as they drift away, let yourself drift too. You're not alone. The rain is still falling, and the night still holds you. Welcome back, my friend. Asterisk, the rain is still falling soft, steady, patient, not rushing, not fading. It has become a part of the night now, a part of you. Asterisk, and tonight, we turn our attention inward, not to the past, not to dreams, but to stillness. Itself, stillness isn't emptiness. It's not silence without sound, or time without movement. Stillness is presence. It's when the world is quiet enough for you to hear the softest parts of yourself. Asterisk. You're still wrapped in warmth. The room around you hasn't changed. The chair still cradles your body. Asterisk. The blanket still holds your warmth. The rain still kisses the windows, but now you begin to notice something more subtle. The quiet between the raindrops, the hush beneath the rhythm. Asterisk, the deep, spacious stillness that lives beneath every sound. You listen more closely. There it is, asterisk, not the rain, but the space it falls into. A deep and gentle pause that wraps around every drop. Stillness is not just outside you. It's within you. It's in the breath you just took, and the one before that. Asterisk, and the one you'll take next. Asterisk, each breath. An invitation to pause, to rest, to listen. Asterisk. You are not trying to fall asleep now. You are simply listening, and in that listening, sleep is already drawing close. Asterisk, you feel it like a tide rising softly in your limbs. Asterisk, in your fingers, in your thoughts. Let your thoughts be like feathers tonight, light, floating, not pulled down by weight or worry. They rise and fall in stillness. Now notice your body. Start at your feet. Asterisk, can you feel the quiet there? Asterisk, no tension, no urgency, just calm. Move your attention up slowly to your legs, your hips, your stomach, soft, warm, at ease. Asterisk, then to your chest, asterisk, where your heart beats in a rhythm older than thought. You don't control it. You don't need to. Asterisk, it simply is. Asterisk, that, too, is stillness. Your shoulders soften now. Your arms rest easily. Your neck, your jaw, asterisk, even your eyelids. Everything slows. You realize that stillness isn't something you reach for. It's something you return to. It's always been here, asterisk, like the ground beneath your feet, even when you're not thinking about it. Stillness is the room in between. Everything, between words, between moments, between raindrops, and now. In this soft hour, you live fully inside that space. Outside, the rain is constant, but not loud. It has become a lullaby without melody, asterisk, a rhythm without beat, a voice that hums without needing words. And as you listen, something inside you shifts. You begin to feel less separate from the night. You are not a person watching the rain. You are part of the stillness it brings. You are the pause. Asterisk, you are the hush. Asterisk, you are the quiet between the thoughts. Asterisk, between the heartbeats. Between the breaths. This is a kind of sleep that begins even before your eyes fully close. Asterisk, a sleep that starts with listening, not to noise, but to the calm behind all sound. Now, imagine this. You are in a quiet forest. Asterisk, it is nighttime, and the trees are tall. Asterisk, the leaves above you form a soft roof, and the rain filters gently through them. You walk slowly, your feet silent on the mossy ground. No animals stir, no wind howls, only the soft hush of rain falling like whispers between the branches. You come to a clearing, asterisk, in the center. There is a wooden bench. You sit, and the forest listens with you. You close your eyes. You breathe deeply. Asterisk, and the forest holds its breath with you. Stillness all around. Stillness within. Asterisk, the rain continues. But you do not move. You do not need to. You are not going anywhere. Asterisk. You are already where you're meant to be. Let this vision stay with you for a while. Let the forest remain, even as your awareness begins to fade, even as your breath slows, even as sleep rises gently in your limbs. You are not forcing anything. You are not chasing dreams. You are allowing yourself to be carried by rain, by rest, by the stillness you've always held deep inside you. Asterisk, if you listen carefully, you'll notice that even your thoughts have grown quiet. They rest now. They have done enough. You are not thinking. You are not planning. You are simply here, in this moment, in this stillness, in this night, wrapped in rain. Hello again, dear friend. Tonight, we drift. Asterisk, the rain still falls, soft and steady, like a breath that never ends. It has accompanied you all night, never loud, never harsh, just a quiet, faithful companion. Asterisk, and now, as the night deepens and your body relaxes even further, the time has come to let go completely, to drift with the rain. You are lying still, cocooned in warmth. The blanket hugs you gently. The room is wrapped in the hush of slowness. Outside, the world remains cloaked in quiet grey. Asterisk, raindrops continue their soft descent, tapping lightly on the windows, trickling over rooftops, falling into puddles that ripple like sleepy sighs. Your breathing is slow now. Your body is heavy, but it's a sweet heaviness, the kind that says, I'm safe, I can rest. Asterisk, and the rain agrees. It hums softly, lulling you like a distant lullaby from the sky. Asterisk, let your imagination lift you gently, like a feather caught on the breeze. Asterisk, there's no effort, no push. You simply rise. Asterisk, you find yourself in a small boat, wooden worn, smooth by time. It rocks ever so gently on a wide, endless lake. The water is dark, not frightening, but deep and still, reflecting the rainy sky above. Asterisk, you sit in the boat, wrapped in a woolen cloak. The rain falls lightly on your shoulders, but you are warm, dry, and at peace. The boat doesn't need paddles. It drifts on its own. Asterisk, guided not by wind, not by waves, but by the rhythm of your breath. Asterisk, in and out. Asterisk, in and out. Asterisk, with every breath, the boat glides further across the lake, leaving no ripples behind. Asterisk, This place has no urgency, no beginning or end, just gentle motion, just slow drifting. Asterisk above you, the sky is painted in soft grey tones clouds, hanging like pillows in the air. Asterisk, the rain falls through them quietly, brushing your cheeks with cool kisses of calm. Asterisk, you hear the tiniest bell sound from far away, a distant chime, maybe from a tower on the shore you can't quite see. It rings once, then fades, leaving behind only the memory of its song. Asterisk all around you. Fog begins to rise, not thick or heavy, just enough to blur the edges of the world. You are still. The lake is still. Even time seems to pause. Asterisk. There's nothing to think about now. Asterisk. Nothing to solve. Asterisk. You've arrived at the part of the night where everything lets go. Thoughts no longer form into sentences. They drift like wisps of mist, breaking apart before they settle. You are not in control, and that's a gift. Because here, drifting with the rain, you don't need to be. You feel the space inside your mind expand. No walls, no noise, just softness, just quiet. You are floating through a dream before the dream begins. Asterisk, you are drifting through the last layers of waking, past the final door into rest. Let your body sink deeper now. Feel the weight of your arms, your legs, your head. Asterisk, all safe, all held, all still. Asterisk, the boat keeps moving now through memory, now through feeling, now through light that glows like stars behind the clouds. Asterisk, you pass a small lantern floating on the water. Asterisk, its flame dances, but does not go out. Asterisk, you pass a tree with golden leaves growing out of the lake as if it belongs only to this world. Asterisk, its branches stretch up through the mist, catching raindrops like tiny jewels. And still, you drift. You drift past a shoreline made of old dreams, where familiar faces sleep beneath the trees. Asterisk, you drift beneath a bridge where someone once stood, waiting in the rain with an umbrella and a hopeful heart. Asterisk, you drift past everything. Asterisk, not to escape it, but to release it, to make space for sleep. Asterisk, there's a place ahead where the water becomes light. Asterisk, where the rain turns to music. Asterisk, where your body no longer remembers the pull of gravity. Asterisk, and when you get there, you won't even notice. You will have already passed into the dream, already crossed the gentle border between night and rest. You are so close now, your breathing is deeper than before. Asterisk, your muscles soft, like cotton soaked in peace. The rain has become your rhythm, the boat your cradle. Asterisk, the night your lullaby. You do not need to open your eyes. You do not need to know where the boat is going. Asterisk, it is going exactly where you need to be. Asterisk, sleep is not something you fall into tonight. It is something that rises to meet you. It floats around you, wraps you gently, carries you away. Let the rain take your last thoughts. Let it hold them until morning. Asterisk, let it wash over your dreams like a warm, endless river. You are drifting, you are safe, you are loved, and now you are asleep.